What's the score of the football game? What's the score of the football game? Who cares that we have a podcast? Bobby's not here. Teresa's not here. Nobody's here. It's just me and you. I'm leaving early. Sarah in the back calls us palatable, whatever he fucking. What do you say?
Palatable?
Palatable. Oh,
Palatable.
God. Limo talk. It's AFC Championship Sunday now because NFC's decided. I'm Graz today. Brought up extraordinaire Richard Zarelli. Bobby Inns 41 in Zarello. I don't know where he is. Teresa Farrell told me she was coming in. She's
determined.
not. So, you know what? We'll just go with it. All right? GothamGoldGraz.com, Inns41.com, StrongIsland.com, JeffBosey's a fraud.com.
Jeff Bosey's a fraud.
That guy's a fucking fraud.
Well, it is 27-24. Chiefs leading with about 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Really?
Yes. They are up by 3 in Buffalo presently. There's been like 6 lead changes.
So you DVR'd it, right?
Absolutely.
Is it? Of course. I mean,
I don't care if I know what happens. I would just like to go back and watch some of the game because I wasn't able to really watch it.
It's like next week now is the AFC NFC Championship games. So I can't do it to you guys on a Sunday night. So here's what's going on, so LaSarah can hear this too, because we've been here for 4. Next week we'll be here. We did a straight 4 weeks. We did 4 weeks worth of shows, and I just yes, we did 2 of them without just me and you, and
we're not doing Super Bowl.
We're not. All right. So next Sunday is February 4th. Is my birthday, but it's my mother-in-law's birthday. She turned 70.
Happy birthday.
So I think we're doing a big thing for her. I have nothing to do. All I was told by my wife is,
you're not working.
She goes, you're not doing your show February 4th. I go, that's my birthday. I said, I didn't think I was. She goes, well, you're not doing one now. I said, oh, okay. And I go, we're not doing one Super Bowl Sunday because the boys want to watch the Super Bowl and don't want to be distracted from our Pipple Puss podcast on a Sunday night.
Okay.
So we're off that.
That's nice.
And then I was just told now that the 18th, I'm not coming in, but the 18th, Charlie Myers, Good Time Charlie Myers, is going to be a guest host with Richard Zarelli and hopefully Inns 41, Bobby Inns 41 and Zarello.
When is this?
The 18th of February.
The 18th of February.
The first week back.
That's
the first week back.
Well, you're not going to be here?
I'm not going to be here probably, so I'm going to miss
great.
I'm going to miss 3 weeks.
Oh, this should be fun.
I'm going to come back in late February, either just cold as ice and terrible as usual, or rejuvenated and looking forward to hanging out with everybody again.
Looking forward to catching up with Charlie Myers.
After I was told by Bobby LaSarah.
Big family man now. He's settling in.
He's got a second one coming in.
Second one.
Yes.
Here we go.
In May.
There we go.
So Charlie tells me, he goes, I don't really have too much time on my hands, but I'll make time to come to Limo Talk. I said,
I'm
you're
sure? He doesn't.
He goes, well, you had Billy Guy around last week, and Billy was great.
Billy was great.
Billy was great. Billy rejuvenated me to a point where I'm saying, you know what? We know what we're doing here. Let's just turn it up a notch and have fun. And I don't give a fuck about the haters. I don't care about who's copying us.
Do we have haters?
Oh, we have haters.
Oh,
we have people
great.
who can't stand us.
Oh,
people
good.
that used to like us when we were at Govs don't even pay attention to us anymore because we can't get them on stage. But I can get them on stage here at Paradise Studios.
I love that.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, whatever. So, you know what? I'm not boosting. I'm not popping up my numbers.
Boasting?
Yeah, I'm not boosting. I'm
not
paying.
boosting or boasting.
Yeah, or boasting.
He's not doing either one of those.
Statistically, I'm his number one show here. We are his number one show here.
Statistically,
yes.
Technically.
No,
according to the statistics,
yes,
we're the number one show.
Absolutely. All around for all his different venues.
I'm not even sure if I believe that.
I'm being serious. Besides TV, because we're not on because we curse.
Can I get somebody to validate this? Can
validate.
Bobby LaSarah validate it?
He'll validate it.
Bobby, can you validate
YouTube,
this?
Spreaker.
Statistically, we're the top show?
Statistically, without boosting anything that's natural.
Everything
that
unboosted,
has been
natural.
shared by my beautiful
au natural.
listeners. Go ahead. I want to hear it.
It's one of our top 3 organic shows.
There you go. Okay.
Okay.
And he's got how many
Okay.
now? 20. He's got 20 more on the way. He's trying to push his brand Sicko. He knows there is no one in any one of his other 20 shows that could sell the Sicko brand better than me.
Oh, really?
Which is unfortunate. He's like, unfortunately, yes, that might be true.
How is that? How is that cool?
Because I want to push his Sicko brand. Sicko.
Okay.
Strong Island clothing, What is it? Strong Island
Clothing Company.
Company. And what's
The
the O
Co
for?
is the CO.
Oh, CO is the O. Okay, all right, I didn't know. All right, sicko. Sorry.
Well, now you know.
I'm pushing it. All right. So I say Sicko Productions?
No,
it's
don't
just
say that.
Sicko. Just Sicko. That's
it.
it. He wants
Straight up
Strong
Sicko.
Island Sicko. Strong Island Clothing Company.
Right.
I said it more than any other show he has here. And then he charges me to do stuff. Holy Christ. It cost me $2 for the goddamn fucking... All right, so... Hold on a minute.
Ann Rothney and Chris Smith checking in early.
All right, let me tell you just wait. Hold on.
Share the show, people.
Share the show.
Let's
All
get
right,
out there and share the
Chris
show.
Smith's an extra large. Bob. And there's one other person that I didn't get a shirt to, and I don't know who the hell it is. Look at me. This is Radio 101, folks. Love it. Live it. Cropi Escher got one. Chris Smith hasn't. Mikey LaJerfa got one. Vinny Barone got one. Walsh got one. Delaney's is on his way.
Mikey LaJerfa got one?
Leanna's is on its way. And that's it. Bot got his. DeFilippo got his. Taz, Bruno, Lugado, Ann Rothney. All right, I'm good. I sent the family. Everybody got one.
All right.
I just got to get Fran Gatto one. All right, so let me go on. Who's what do you need? All right, he likes to be involved with the show. What fascinates me with he would never do this with anybody else. What? Oh,
Bobby wouldn't interrupt other shows or just do ours?
Yes.
All right.
Hey, Chris, nice to see you from Ann Rothney, Anthony Grazzi. Hey, that's me. Hi to the listeners. Say hi. How are you? Good evening, everyone. All right, so
Please share the show.
Here's what I'm going to do right now. I want to know what the story is. Right at the beginning of the show. What's the story with Inns?
That's a good question. What is the story with Inns?
I don't know. We're going to find out in a second.
Buffalo is moving the ball.
This is a hell of a game, huh?
Down by 3. Yeah. 6 minutes to go. 6.5 minutes to go.
Bobby Inns, 41, and Zarello. Inns,
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing okay. What's happening?
Limo talk. It's me, Inns, 41. Where are you, Inns?
I'm over at UBS Arena working.
Okay.
Watching the Islanders blow another one.
Are they losing?
Oh.
2-1.
Patrick Waugh couldn't get him a win?
Yeah, he's in the net now. He's playing. He decided to throw the pads on and get out there and show this team how to play.
That's too bad. You'd like to go out and get a nice win first game as a new head coach.
Yeah, you do like to get that in there, but it's not happening tonight.
I heard he's pretty feisty, huh?
I think he is, yeah. You know, from what I understand, that I work the officials. I work by the officials over here.
Yep.
And I'm understanding the referees don't like him that much.
Good.
Oh.
Good. He probably gets on them a lot. And you know what? That's what made him a hell of a ball player, too. He was a hell of a goalie.
Hell of a ball player.
Yeah, I love when people call a hockey player a ball player.
All right, Bob, don't get
What a
technical.
ball player this guy was.
This guy's a great ball player.
He's a great ball player.
He can handle that ball like nobody else.
Guy, ground ball, fly ball, you name it. He can hit him with anyone.
What time are you getting off, by the way?
I'll be out of here about 11:30.
Oof.
Oh, it's getting wild out there.
Yeah. We're gonna have to do the show. Zarelli's gonna have to take my phone call in from the car, and Lacera's gonna sit with Zarelli, and they're gonna talk about outstanding things.
We'll talk about audio engineering.
Yeah, they're gonna talk audio engineering for the last half an hour of Limo Talk, and hopefully next week you're on because I'm gone for like 3 weeks. 2 weeks we're off, and then
Then I'll definitely be there.
yeah.
Count me in.
Listen, I decided
Where are you right now?
We're in studio.
We're on the show.
We're on the show.
Oh, this is I'm on the air?
Yes. Yes.
Wow, hi. Hello, fans out in Fanland. Yeah, I'm at the Islander game, and, it's hard to hear a little bit.
All right. Well, listen. I wanted to tell you. Did you know DeSantis dropped out of the race today? It looks like
Yeah, I know. He endorsed Trump.
he endorsed Trump.
See,
endorsed Trump.
That's the whole thing. Is what these people got to realize: inevitability. It's inevitable that Trump is going to be the Republican nominee. So why stay in the race and sit there and badmouth the guy when he's the guy you want to win? Trump has got to be the guy, and Nikki Haley's going to sit there and talk about her nonsense and shit, and still try to make it something happen in New Hampshire, but. Ain't happening. Trump's going to be the guy.
Politics brought to you by Inns 41. At
Yeah,
the,
right here from the bathroom over by the officials. Yeah. I'm in the bathroom right now. That's how fucked up this is. But
and you're doing
Could be
high
worse.
I had to run into the toilet to talk to you.
So here's the funny part. I got Lacera to finally admit that out of all his shows, organically, we're in the top 3 shows that he has here. So
Top 3. He's got 4.
yes, 20. He doesn't have 4.
20, 18 I never heard of.
Bobby, how many shows are there?
He got about 18, 19, 20. All right. So he says
About
statistically
20.
we're in the top 3. So you're on a top-rated show on Strong
organic
Island
shows.
TV right now, and you're in the bathroom. So it makes for great radio.
Bob,
How about that? Bathroom radio is nothing like it.
Bob, the word he used was organic. We're one of the top 3 organic
He used
shows.
the word organic.
Yes.
Yeah, which means we're like free range chicken over here. Okay, that's basically what we are.
So
Yeah, tell him to go in the back and get more of those expired gummies to give Billy Guy. I found one in my pocket before. I didn't know what the fuck it was. I had to think about it for about 5 minutes. What the hell is this?
hey,
It was like this colored rock in my fucking pocket.
oh, keep it. We want it. Don't throw it away.
Yeah, I almost lost a tooth with the one last week.
All right, so listen, I'm going to give you 5 minutes, and then you go. So I walk into the studio tonight, and Lacera, and I walk in, I go, wow, it really smells nice in here. I said, it does. It smells beautiful in here. I go, you enjoy Sunday nights, right? He goes, Sunday nights are palatable. Is that the word I look for? Right? Right?
Palatable.
Palatable. Yeah, he says Sunday nights are palatable.
I don't know what that means, but okay. Oh, Sparky just walked by. I'll wait for you.
What does palatable mean?
Palatable?
Yes.
Palatable, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I'll have to Google that.
Yeah, Google that on the way home.
I will. Right by the Zambonis here. I'll Google it.
Do you want to get anybody? Is anybody there? You want to get somebody famous to come on the air and say, hey, it's Limo Talk. Why don't you say hi?
No, I don't. I don't like these people at all. No, I can't. They're all working. Right now, as a matter of fact, I shouldn't be doing this, but...
All right. All right. So I don't want to get you in trouble, but maybe if, you take your phone call again in like an hour, it'll be a break.
Okay, we could do that, yeah.
Is that all right?
The game's almost over. The game will be over in 25 minutes, half hour.
All right. Wait, I want you to hear what he's giving. What does it say, Rich? What's the word mean?
Palatable.
Palatable. Before you go,
Yeah,
Bob.
so you can enjoy it. It tastes good.
It's of an action or proposal, acceptable or satisfactory.
So we're satisfactory, Bob.
We're acceptable.
We're acceptable.
We're satisfactory.
So in other words, he just called us fucking mediocre.
Well, in terms of how he can tolerate, we're palatable. We're like he could take us, at a mediocre level, and that's it. We're not terrible to deal with. We're not great to deal with. We're right in the meaty curve
Hey, listen.
of palatable. Oh! You got a goal? That's got to be a goal.
That's an hell of a goal. They tried to score. Listen. Oh,
they're going to do that woo-woo.
Yeah.
Woo!
Keep it going, Bob. We want to listen.
Woo! Woo!
All right. Yeah.
Let's go, Islanders.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. Woo!
The great Bobby Inzarello from the bathroom and the Zamboni area at the UBS Arena during the Islander game.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. We don't know if
have
that's
idea.
true.
Bobby does have a lot of sound effect machines.
He
that,
does. You never
know.
know. He could be in his
He's
room.
in his bedroom.
Yes. How funny is that they scored a goal as we're on the phone with them? That is fantastic.
That's pretty good.
Good times. Good times.
Great for them.
All right, guys. First of all, thank you. All right. Again, I know it's a new year. You hear the same shit from me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart and the bottom of our hearts for sharing the show and making us relative again in night times on Sunday nights. What is this?
Okay.
What is this?
Bobby Lacera is actually looking up different definitions of the word palatable.
I see.
So now we have version 2.0 here.
Okay.
Okay. And while palatable can mean pleasing or agreeable, right?
Yes.
Like kind of just, ride the middle of the line there, it generally means merely tolerable.
So he's saying...
he's saying like
We're-
you're merely like just kind of tolerable.
That's me.
Yeah.
And I know he's got like a little disdain for this one because he's always throwing one-liners
You're
out.
more. Oh, well, hold on.
You're
This is
his
a great-
favorite out of this
This is
whole
a great
group.
analogy. You're more edible rather than delicious.
Oh, so I'm just So I'm just to feed my hunger and not for something that I crave for.
Correct.
You know what? I'll tell you something right now. I've listened and watched
coming up
all
on-
your shows that
Coming
are
up
on this
that
beautiful
2-year
network.
mark, folks. Don't forget.
I am not bad-mouthing anything. I think you're doing a fantastic job, and I think you do a great job in
It's a great job.
bringing people on a visual level. Now, from a how do I say, what's the word I'm looking?
I don't know what word you're looking for. I have no idea.
Not an audible, more like a content-wise.
Content.
You do seem to
We're
have a
talking
lot of
content,
people that
folks.
are on that content of trying to save people and trying to bring peace and love and read cards. That is true, right? Okay. You don't have many of these wise-ass shows on here like this. I think we're the only one.
Just you and the female version of you guys.
Which is, what do you mean? Kathy
female
Arnold and Emily Santosis?
They're like your nemesis.
Did you ever tell them that?
They're like
You got to tell them that. They're like our
they're
nemesis.
They're like raunchy though.
So-
they're like the 10 at 10 for the whole show.
It's a transgender and a gay woman on a fucking on
That's
a
fine.
radio, on a
I'm
radio
just
show
saying,
that's called
we're not-
See You Next
We're not
Tuesday.
raunchy like that. I mean,
We were.
were?
Oh yeah, we've been raunchy before. We
well,
were.
before at times.
Now we don't. I
No.
can't open this bottle of wine.
I'm just watching this spectacle over here that's going
what-
on between you and the wine bottle.
But you see, what fascinates me about the whole night is, I know he enjoys us because he sits back, he just looks around, he makes ideas.
Of course he does.
He sees what's
what's
going
not
on.
to enjoy? What do you think? We're like some stressful people to deal with?
No, he likes you.
We're not like prima donnas
Dude, he
where we
loves
sit
you.
here and say, well, listen.
He does love you.
Can you blame him?
No.
I mean, let's be honest.
Share the show from Mike Bott. Yeah, I can't blame him.
Mike Bott.
Kevin Epstein. Kevin, what's the weather like in Florida right now as we're 25 degrees and my balls are shaking? Oh, by the way, Mr. Lacera, the last half an hour of limo talk for January 19th, what is today's 21st, sorry, January 21st, 2024, you'll be sitting with Richie doing the rest of the show because Bobby's at work and I'll be leaving. So in about a half an hour,
Oh, boy.
All right, you'll be Richie's second. So this should be for great radio, folks. Tune in for the Bobby Lacera half hour
This
on
should be
Limo
great.
Talk. He used to be retired, not anymore.
And what, you're going to call in?
I don't know.
This could be it for Buffalo right here. We got less than 2 minutes to go in the game,
What's the
and
score?
it's 4th and 9, and they're down by 3. Although they are going to kick a field goal here.
Oh,
to
Kevin
try and
Epstein.
tie
I
the
thought,
game at 27.
I thought Kevin Epstein was in Florida. He's in Jersey. Where in Jersey are you, Epstein?
Jersey.
All right.
Jersey boy. Bruh.
Bruh. From
Taz.
Taz. Taz, Pat Dixon. I invited him on. It's on here. I left a message for Pat Dixon.
Oh, my God, he missed it.
He missed it?
Oh, my God, he missed it, folks.
Who? What?
The Bills kicker. He just missed the field goal to tie the game with a minute and 40 to go. And he pushed it wide right.
Cheers.
Wow.
Cheers.
That sucks for Buffalo.
Epstein's in Manalapan. I like Manalapan. I'm over by Jackson a lot.
Where's Manalapan? Is this more of that chocolate stuff?
You don't like that? I'll open this one.
Oof.
Yeah, this is strong.
Why do you keep buying that?
Because I like it.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
It's very thick.
Yeah.
I don't mind the flavor. It's just very
A
thick.
lot of thick things on me.
Oh, boy.
Hey, where's my tripod, by the way? It's over there. I think I might put it on Instagram. I'll do a little Instagram. Bob's like, leave me alone. I already talked to you already. 516-945-9099 if you want to get in, hang out with us. I got a cold in my throat. I can't talk.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
What did you think of some of the did you watch any of the playoff games yesterday?
I
Did you
did.
watch the
I did.
Green Bay Niner last night?
I did. I thought that
I thought Green Bay should have won that game.
I thought Green Bay should have won that game, and they surprised the shit out of me. And I thought that the Texans were going to have a better game, and that you know what, the whole year for the last 7 weeks, I've been saying, and everybody's been saying how good Baltimore is. Baltimore's good.
Baltimore's very good.
I think quite frankly, Baltimore could be. Well, these two. See, what's happening now is two heavyweights are knocking the shit out of each other. So one of them's going down, right? Buffalo. It looks like it's going to be Buffalo. So Kansas City's going to be Kansas City against Baltimore. I got to think Baltimore's beating them. I got to think they got them.
I got to think so. I think Baltimore could probably beat either one of these two teams.
Yeah, and then and then what do you got? You got the 49ers.
You got the Niners going against Detroit.
See what's
right?
been
The
going
Lions,
on with the Niners. Yeah.
Lions won today, but I think the Niners could beat them. But the Niners, the Niners struggled today yesterday against Green Bay. Green Bay really should have won that game. So, but I don't know if you could. Now, if I put Green Bay against Detroit, I don't know.
Put some music on, please. I
Music
want to
is
hear it
on.
in the back. No, but I don't hear it. That's what the problem is. If it's live, I'd like to hear it because that's what Limo Talk is all about. Brendan Ryan, Brendan Ryan, the gentleman that won the won the Best of Beth Page, Adult Babies podcast with two of his co-hosts. He's coming on next week.
Okay.
Gonna hang out with us, Brendan Ryan. I guess he saw Gaia hanging out with us, so now he's gonna hang out with us. So he's coming on. Myers is April 18th. I'm looking to get psychic medium Shelby May to come on probably at the end of February, the 25th.
Okay.
So we're pretty much booked. You want to do this?
I'm gonna be doing. I might be doing a little traveling in the spring. Just giving a heads up here to the director of Limo Talk operations.
Yeah, he's behind us. As long as he's here, who cares? As long as he's here, he can throw on music and everything else.
What did you do to this thing?
I don't know. Just put it in. Just twist it and get it out. Christ almighty. God damn it.
Yeah. So some of those Sundays, if I'm back, if not, I might be traveling. I'm in the car. I'm calling in. I'm saying hello.
Yeah.
All those things.
Listen. See, now that's what I love about Bobby. That was so good. He goes into the allegedly goes into the bathroom, and then we find a score as we're on the air with them. That's great.
That was good.
All right. D. Filippo said you should have this super funny Jeff Bosey on your show. Jeff Bosey's banned from Limo Talk.
Is he?
For now.
Why?
Because he doesn't call me, doesn't answer anything. He's very much into the other station, the second station that Bobby Lucero recommended the other day on Facebook. I saw that, Bobby. That was a good way. That was a good get on. That was a good move by you because they all hate me.
What did he do?
I bet you that burns you up.
Oh no, that. Hold on.
He's a little verklempt.
That doesn't burn me up. That's a smart move by you, because they're the only other show in town. You can put the mic near you if you want to talk.
I don't even know if it's on. Is it on?
It is on. Yeah, I hear you. Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, this is the great Bobby Lucera. Bobby Lucera is the owner and chief proprietor of Strong Island TV and Paradise Studios.
Chiefs win.
Okay, Chiefs win.
Chiefs
so now,
win.
you know what? Let's get on you. You want? Oh boy!
Oh boy!
I think we got to
See,
do.
I don't even bother offering because
Wait. This is chocolate.
That's chocolate.
You like chocolate? You like chocolate? Here, you want try it? Try it.
Well, if you want, try that. 'Cause
So
I'm not gonna
Just
try
don't spill anything.
See, this is the same guy that was mad at us in November, December, and wanted nothing to do, was retired, and now he's back. See, Ed Roth, the power of Graz. It's strong. You like it?
It's interesting.
Okay.
A little bit more.
Okay, thank you. Good.
It is interesting.
Bobby Lucera going
That's
to
good.
drink himself a personality.
Very interesting.
Very nice.
I am being nice and playing around.
Chiefs beat
Listen,
the
fact of
Bills
the
at
matter
home.
is,
There's only 2 shows.
there's 2 shows.
Here we go. Break it down for us.
And I was just being honest. You want to do a podcast, you either come to me or you go to them. I don't give a shit where you go. You go where you're happy, where you want to be.
Did you notice the tension in that? There was a lot of tension in
I
that.
saw a lot of activity. when I
Oh,
was
there's a
there.
lot of tension.
Uh-huh.
See what Jeff Bosey said? That's why Jeff Bosey's banned. Because Jeff
No.
Bosey, the only reason why Jeff Bosey does that is because he's playing on a murder mystery, and he gets paid to play a girl on the show on a murder mystery.
Jeff Bosey is not banned in my book. You
Oh.
can ban him.
Oh no, he could come to
Well,
Strong Island. That's
no,
fine.
listen.
He'll be on Rizzudi's show right next week.
Nudie Rizzuti?
Michelle Astor's in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm kidding. No, but remember where you come from, bro. You used to come on our show all the time. Now I can't even get him to come on because we're over here, and I'm like the big bad wolf.
Well, can he not do that because of other places that he goes on?
No,
I'm sure he can go wherever he wants.
wherever
to
he
go.
wants to go.
Nobody's on that.
Well, because that was
contract.
kind of like a thing at the other place.
You think?
I know. I lived it.
I lived it
I
too.
lived there for quite some time
Yeah,
there.
yeah, I know.
Didn't take long to figure out either.
So energetic. Besides his butt cheeks hanging out when he was leaving, you gave him this. What is this now?
Well, that's a company that came in on our friend Steve Moriello's show.
I love that guy.
Caught right Cares Foundation,
Okay.
I looked it up,
and
actually.
they gave some hats out. But I personally, I don't wear hats, so he does, and I gave them to him and his girl. Figure they sport them.
Do you have a
I
silver?
left 'em here.
Do you have a silver pen, like a silver marker?
No.
Come on, you don't have a silver magic marker?
Why?
Do not.
I was gonna say we'll all sign it, and I'll send it to one of our
Sign
listeners.
it?
Yeah, we'll sign it.
What do you have to do with that organization? You're going to
Exactly.
sign their hat?
I don't know. They left it here.
No.
All right. Well, so here, take that. Bring it up. You want to get that? Just take it.
Take it if you want it.
All
Give
right.
it to somebody.
I'll give it to
Give
somebody.
it to a homeless person.
Yeah, you're
on the
right.
way home.
What's the drinks wine? Okay, the wine is a chocolate shop, which has got a little chocolate flavor. And this one is Purple Cowboy, which is a tenacious red. It's a Paso Robles red wine. The lady.
Pasos Robles.
Do you like this one? Is this one not bad?
No, I like that one.
Okay.
That one's nice.
All right, I haven't shared the show,
You
so
have
I'm
the
going to
music
start
on
sharing
it?
the show now.
You got to share the show.
I got to do that.
I don't see how you don't share the show.
I know.
What's that?
Is that playing?
Yes.
Yeah, we hear it.
You hear it? in
Yeah,
the-
we can hear it.
Yeah.
Wow, Bobby's actually right by the ice. Look at that. He's got a nice spot.
You get hit by the Zamboni. As
He
it
does.
drives
That's
by.
what he just said.
Yeah.
All right.
You can get a nice whiff of the propane.
And
as
it's
the
2-2.
Zamboni goes by.
2-2 with 12 minutes to go in the Islander game. That don't throw that out.
Put the candles there,
I-
and then you cover them up
Oh, okay.
with the bag.
All right.
Yeah, you want the candles there.
He wanted to be romantic tonight.
I did actually.
He did.
I wanted to be a
Supposedly.
little romantic.
Allegedly.
Who the fuck wants your signature? Haha, that was a joke, right? Shut up, Greg. You know, if I could get some money, get a little signatures out, me and Inns and Richie and stuff like that, I'd probably get $10 for a
Yeah,
signature.
really, Greg. I mean, don't make fun of the fact that he wants to sign a hat with a foundation that he has nothing to do with.
Shut up, Rich.
I mean, why should that be weird?
Well, no, he's actually saying who the hell would want my signature?
Well, who would want your signature?
I don't know.
Let's
What
talk
else if
about
I'm
it.
raising money for someone? Maybe Ed Rothy might want to pay $10 for my signature, Inns' signature, your signature, Bobby Lacera's signature.
Maybe on a limo talk shirt, but
Yeah.
not on that hat.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, like a limo talk
Well,
something.
that's what I'm saying. You'd have to sign something limo talk, not a foundation that you have nothing to do with.
Debbie Broderick says hi.
Hello, Debbie Broderick.
I like that chick. I like her.
Great family.
Share the show. Give us a like, and I'm going to share the show now. And
You share the show. Why don't you?
so they're done. So it's KC and
So it's
Case-
Chiefs going to Baltimore.
so who do you like?
I like Baltimore.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, the Chiefs probably have been played the last two games. Probably been their best games they've played all year.
Yeah.
But I got to give the edge to Lamar Jackson. The guy's playing out of his mind right
I
now.
think he's on a quest.
Yeah, no, he absolutely is. You know, he's going to justify that contract that he negotiated himself to get.
And they made fun of him for a very long time.
That's right. That's right.
And he's-
he's going to end up being the one laughing if this goes the way I think it's going to go.
I agree with you.
I would not bet against Baltimore right now, and that's just based on what I've seen. But listen, Houston hung with them for the first quarter or so. I think it was 10-10 or something into the second quarter. The second half, just Baltimore dominated. Houston never scored again, and that was kind of it. That Baltimore defense is nasty, as it normally would be. So,
And I think
good luck with that.
If is Sweeney playing next week? What's the guy? The wide receiver
Yeah.
for San Francisco 49ers. Oh my God.
Debo Samuel.
Debo Samuel.
Yeah, he went out today with some kind of a similar fracture thing that he had dealt with, I guess, earlier this year.
So is he playing next week?
I don't know if that's probably TBD at this point.
You know what everybody
I'm not
told
sure.
me? You know what everybody told me? If you can get all those guys on the field, they're going to win. But as soon as one of those guys is off the field, they're broken. About the San Francisco 49ers.
Right.
And it seems like Detroit is kind of like the team of destiny. The NFL fucked up that game.
They definitely are.
The NFL fucked up that game. That decision, the refs messed them up on Thanksgiving, which was a big win for them. Now they've fought their way back into the conference final here. Listen, it wouldn't shock me. It's 27-24 with the Lions trying to kick a field goal to tie, or 27-24 with San Francisco trying to kick a field goal to tie, just like Buffalo just did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I could definitely see it coming down to that. I mean, but look, Green Bay probably should have won that game against the Niners. You know, the Niners right now have a lot of pressure on them to win this NFC Championship game. I think Detroit is probably playing with some house money.
I agree.
Okay, they got their moment already, right? They won the playoff game at home.
30 years, right?
30
years that
First
they
time 30 years for a lot of stuff. They won a division. They got a home playoff game. They won the home playoff game. Then everybody thought maybe this divisional game was going to be a bit of a letdown because they think they've already achieved something.
Correct, and they played great.
And it wasn't. They played great, and it was a great game, but they came out, on top.
He's a good coach. Dan Campbell.
That guy, Dan Campbell, I think guys would jump off cliffs for that guy.
That's what those guys were saying in the post game.
He's just that kind of coach.
In the post game, one of the players, the linebacker, goes, "That man has been the same way since day one." He goes, "I'd jump off a cliff for that guy."
Yeah.
So that's one guy talking after the game.
Right.
That's what I've heard about him.
Yeah. So I could see them going into San Francisco and going, "Hey guys, you don't get this opportunity very often to be in an NFC Championship game."
Let me give you a gambler's piece of advice.
All the
right
pressure's
now.
on the Niners to win that game.
Tease. You know what a tease? 6-point tease, 7-point tease.
Did the line open at 6?
Just tease the Lions. Tease the Lions. Tease Baltimore. Get the line down on Baltimore. Get the line. Try to get in a plus side for Detroit. I'm telling you right now. That's it. My money's going on Detroit.
Oh, jeez.
And
you heard it here, folks.
Yeah, that's it.
A week before the game
A week
happens.
before the game. Well, if everything stays the same, nobody gets hurt, and everything stays the same.
Well, you can make it. You're gonna make your bet today.
If Debo does not play next Sunday,
yeah, you don't even know if he's playing.
I bet the Lions. If Debo does play, I bet the Niners to win, but it's going to be close.
Well,
so that's why I said tease the Lions. Tease the Lions.
We shall see.
Play Mama I'm Coming Home by Ozzy Osbourne. Something. I'm coming home, Mama.
Mama,
I'm coming home. All right. DeSantis dropped out. We spoke to Trump, but Trump really didn't get on the phone. It was Inzi. We'll talk to him. So it's Trump and Haley left. They're saying Elise Stefanik, this New York.
Stefanik?
Is it Stefanik?
Stefanik?
She's the most likely running mate for him.
For
or
Trump?
Yeah, her or Tucker Carlson. Is that?
Tucker Carlson.
How funny would that be, Tucker Carlson? The guy's a video. Guy's a new.
He's well spoken, well versed on, a lot of different things.
What's his face thinks Bill O'Reilly.
Bill O'Reilly.
Yeah.
That's
Lacera.
I don't know.
The goofy Bobby Lacera, who's coming out of nowhere tonight, just doing things. You got a pen?
I tell you what, if Rob DeSantis had better numbers, I would tell him to have him as a running mate. But for all that guy did,
he's like a robot.
And for as popular as he is a little robotic. He is a little like
Bob.
Even when he's up on stage,
Pen.
He doesn't move his arms like he's.
You told me something. Wait, I don't mean to interrupt you.
About him.
You told me something you were watching during his debates. How you noticed how he's always looking down at the platform, looking down, and not really responding and trying to figure out what he's going to say next.
Yeah, he just has a weird kind of way of communicating. I think that doesn't, resonate with people. And even his body language, like he's not very. And not that you look for someone who's animated or whatever, but I mean, like he just kind of stands there with his arms by his side. You know what I mean? He doesn't really have any kind of presence, I guess, and it shows in his numbers. Look, I mean, Trump's going to be the guy. Everybody knows it. So and Biden's running a basement campaign again.
So what's going to happen?
You don't hear anything.
So what happens now?
Now they go to.
Wait! I don't mean to interrupt you. Everybody keeps saying the same thing. Something's going to happen. Something's going to happen. Something's going to happen.
What does that mean?
Like, I don't know, like COVID. Or they're going to close down. They're going to close down the,
you mean before the election?
Correct. Something's going to happen where they're going to make it where you have to, I don't know. Something's going to happen. COVID, measles, polio, fucking World War III,
right.
Gaza Strip, Palestine. I don't know.
Leprosy,
yeah.
Something.
Mike Bott wants to hang out with me on a regular basis.
That's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen.
That's not
Bobby likes me again. Bobby Lacera actually thinks I'm his most talented,
I don't think that's going to happen either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Things
You're
that
top 3 of the organic free-range chicken here at Strong Island Entertainment.
Kathy Davies is going to come in and hang out with Fran Gatto and take over the radio show. They're allowed.
Maybe.
I told Charlie Myers, come in. Take
Charlie
over.
Myers.
I told Brendan Ryan with his
Family Man.
I'm spitting all over you with his
I can
top
see that.
with his Top Adult Babies podcast. I told him to come in, take over the show.
Top adult babies.
I told Justin McDonald to come in and bring his
What does that
beef
mean?
jerky. Justin McDonald to
You
bring
told
his...
somebody to bring their beef jerky?
Oh, my God, I think I just spit all over my mic. Oh, gross.
You're really kind of disgusting over there.
I
I'm
spray
not sure
this
what's
thing.
going on.
I spray this whole thing all the time. You know what it is? I'm feeling nasal.
I love how Ron DeSantis is endorsing Trump after he's been calling him Ron DeSanctimonious for about a year.
Yeah, but you knew that.
I know.
You knew that was
But
coming.
what,
It's just
Debbie Broderick says
What? What? Fuck.
Trump retired the name Ron DeSanctimonious as of today.
Yeah. That's. Yeah.
I guess he has to now, Debbie, since he's endorsing him. It's true. You can't make this stuff up.
So what do you say to all that?
Um,
Who's he picking as his vice president?
I really don't know enough to say. I think it's going to be this person or that person.
Is he picking Nikki Haley? No, right?
That's interesting because she's next in line with the nomination, so she's going to have more of the conservative votes, and if she pairs up with Trump, all those people go to him.
Ramaswamy?
Yeah, he's already endorsed Trump. Vivek Ramaswamy.
DeSantis?
He's firing DeSantis. Right, he's got that vote. Then he'd have Haley. He'd have pretty much everybody at that
now,
point.
what happens if the
He's not going to have the Governor Christie vote.
Oh no, he's not getting fat.
I think that honeymoon is over.
Yeah, that is definitely over.
Yeah.
What's going to happen now? What do you think if he gets indicted and all these different things that happen to him, and then they say he can't be on these ballots? It's going to be like a revolution.
It's not going to be good. I'll tell you that. But I mean, listen, it's going to go by. Probably going to go by the way of the courts.
Bob's
I'm still
gonna
waiting for the impeachment inquiry to move its way through the House.
Well, Sarah's going to have like 24-hour news going on in here. Just constantly what's going on.
Right.
Hi, good evening. This is Bobby Lacerra from Sicko Studios. Just want to let you know that we've taken over the Long Island Railroads. You all right, Bob? All right, it's not Sicko Studios either.
It's not Sicko. I know, but
it's
you
just
keep calling
Sicko.
it. Just call it Sicko. That's it.
I just want to piss you off.
Unbelievable. You really are.
I don't care. I don't feel good.
So I heard the other day, I'm listening to the Michael Kay show, and they're talking about the Yankee. Apparently, they've announced. I don't know where you find this information. I guess you can find it anywhere, Twitter or whatever, but or X. Sorry, guess you can't call it Twitter. So
Which you're on all the time.
I'm on there all the time, but the I shouldn't say all the time.
You're on a lot.
I'm on there,
A lot.
at least once a day to see what's going on. But they announced that Soto is going to bat second instead of Judge, and Judge is going to move into the 3-hole.
I think it's great.
So there was this whole thing going around on the K show, and I think a couple other these other shows where they're yelling about the fact that I guess a couple of years ago Soto said he didn't like to bat second, so they're trying to jump on that. They're like, why would you take Judge and move him to the 3-hole, whatever? So they get through all this, and the only thing they come up with is that if you're the 2-hitter as opposed to the 3-hitter, over the course of the season, you're going to get about 40 more at-bats.
Okay.
Now, that's over the course of a season, 162 games. So now, people are saying those at-bats should go to Judge. He's the captain. He's been there. He should get more of the at-bats in the 2 spot, but they feel that Soto will do that. And also, if you put Soto behind Judge, that'd probably be the best protection he's had in his whole career.
Yep.
Is to put him behind. So why go 2 and 3?
Okay.
Instead of Judge 2, Soto 3.
Okay, so what do you think?
I don't think you can go wrong either way. You have Judge protecting Soto, or you got Soto. You know what I mean? Like, and over the course of a season, is 40 at bats really?
Yes. Think of how many home runs it is. 8 home runs, maybe 7 home runs. How many RBIs?
7
20?
home runs. You're gonna hit 7 out of 40 at bats. You're gonna hit 7 home runs.
Maybe 5. Sorry, one every 10th at bat. Even even 5. That makes a difference. It could win the game.
No, absolutely. I know, but I don't know. Is it that big a deal to make a big deal and have Soto bat second where he doesn't want to bat? He wants to bat third?
Hey.
Is it more important to give Judge the at-bats?
I think I would bat Judge first, and I would bat Judge first and Soto second. If I was, whatever the maximum amount of at-bats that I can get from my 2 best players now, it seems. If you're going, seems like the whole world is going to analytics. You're not putting that Ricky Henderson up there anymore that's going to steal 75 bases. Unless he was that rookie from Arizona. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Corbin.
So if you're not, if you're not putting a speedster up there, you want to get the most at-bats from your best ball players. So why wouldn't you put Soto and Judge 1 and 2?
Well, I think that's probably why the Yankees are doing it, because they're listening to them say, listen, he's going to get more at-bats. You should give him to him and not Judge. Right?
Listen, all I could say is, you're a big Yankee fan. What would you do? As you are, as you were. I used to smoke massive amount of pots.
You like the song?
I'd snort right off the bar.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, we pause for a moment to relive the life of Graz.
I sent it to the idiots in that. Seber and Derek Pascalini and Boley, the dirty dogs, and they're all responding now. Bat Judge first, you suck. What do you mean? That's your Derek Pascalini. No wonder you got fired from the Green Dogs. See? So, wait a minute.
I love it.
So, Lieutenant Douche, I call him.
Mr. Pasolini?
Mr. Pasolini.
I love Mr. Pasolini.
We were just describing how you try to get your best guy the most at-bats.
Yep.
We were also saying, I did preface it by saying it's analytically, if you're going to look at it analytically.
Right.
If you're looking at it analytically, Judge or Soho would be your top 2 batters.
Soho.
Soho
is a neighborhood in Manhattan.
Soho.
It's south of Houston Street.
Oh, my God. Soto. I don't feel well. I'm drinking wine.
Juan Soto happens to be a baseball player.
Yes.
Currently under contract with the New York Yankees.
Pascalini got me all messed up now. You know what I'm saying?
And his name is Pasolini.
I call him Pascalini.
It's not Pascalini.
Well, that's what I call him.
Oh, my God.
All right? So, analytically, you would want Soto and Judge. That's what I said. It's
right.
If you had a Ricky Henderson.
So you want Soto to get more of the at-bats.
Correct. And I would want a Ricky Henderson.
Because him being the lefty will probably hit more home runs over 318 feet.
And he's a Yankee fan. So, and I'm a Met fan, but I want the Yankees to do well. Listen, when they're doing well, the fucking city's on fire in many ways.
I say the same thing. I love when Mets and Yankees are doing well. That's the best kind of baseball here in New York. It really is.
It is.
It is. It's phenomenal. There's nothing like it.
Hold. Now that Soto is playing for not Soho. Soto is playing. That's excitement. And you want to know something? You need to sign him. I hope he has a fucking killer year. You sign him. You get him for the next 10 years. Him and Judge, they're going to be awesome together.
I don't know if it's so much up to the Yankees to sign him as it is for him to say, I want to be a Yankee. Or I want to be somewhere more permanently, because the guy, for as good of a player as he is, he's jumped around now to a couple different teams. Settling somewhere. He's what, 27? What is he?
Yeah, but now he's on a team that with his father, he was, showing the jersey off and everything else.
Well,
he was a Yankee fan.
We'll see.
I don't know.
If he wants to stay a Yankee, he'll sign. That's what it comes down to. It's not like the Yankees don't have the money.
All right, Taz says to cut off Mr. Graz. Leave me alone, Taz.
There's only a few teams that are going to afford him anyway.
Bruno, Governor DeSantis is coming back to Florida. Debbie Broderick says, oh, how sweet you guys are. Thank you. Taz called me the devil. Swiftly going to the AFC Championship game. Good evening, Ann, from Bruno Capola. He's right. We're going to have to see. You know what I don't like about the football right now? You know what I don't like about the Chiefs? That every fucking time Kelsey catches a pass, every time he goes for 15 yards or more for a first down, I'm waiting for it. They pan to her.
Yeah.
They pan to her.
Well,
you want to know? You want to do it right? Pan to her once.
Listen, you don't.
Pan to her once during the first half, maybe twice at the end.
No, you don't think the NFL wants to pan to her as many times as they can? Okay. She has millions of fans, tens of millions of fans that all of a sudden now are tuning into NFL games.
I agree.
Okay? And they're buying NFL merchandise.
So now every
and
time-
they're putting Swifty on the back of it.
So now every time-
You don't think the NFL wants to get her face on that camera as many times as they can?
I guess you're right.
No question about it.
Okay. But why? The guy that wants
Money.
to watch football. I guess money. Okay.
Well, seriously.
Okay.
More, more ratings for the NFL, more merchandise sold, more money, more everything. Capitalize.
Bruno Capola says, where the F is Bobby Inns? Well, Bruno, if you caught the show at
Good
the
question,
beginning,
Bruno.
we had him on the air. He's at the UBS Arena. He's allegedly, and he's by the Zamboni, correct?
Allegedly.
And they scored a goal allegedly when he was on the air with us. And we're going to call him back before I leave. Bruno says, get Teresa Farrell. Teresa Farrell was invited in this week. She did not show up. So just to let you know, Bruno. Bonnie Scalisi's watching. Bonnie Scalisi was here last night with her best friend, Michelle Astor.
Hello, Bonnie.
During the Michelle Astor birthday party here on Saturday nights we weren't invited to. Thanks. I was actually going to stop by last night and I found out it was a birthday
You didn't
party.
crash the show?
I didn't crash the show.
I'm surprised.
No.
Usually that's something you would do.
When's Bonnie having us on?
Bonnie!
She doesn't like us anymore.
I don't know.
Might have to drop her from the comedy show.
Well, there's 80 more people watching.
Can you see
besides
this comment? How much?
Bonnie. 80.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Oh, we're kicking ass. There you go.
There you go.
Yes, we see you.
See what happens when Bobby isn't here?
Yeah, we get. Well, it's the same as the last time too. Richie, I am spitting. I'm sorry.
I know you're really. I'm getting a little nervous.
I
over
am
here.
getting a little nervous myself.
I'm gonna catch something.
I apologize. I'm gonna look this way from here on in.
Yeah, there you
I'm
go.
not gonna
Spit at the camera that way.
Spit at the camera.
There you
It's
go.
just I don't feel good.
Oh, great! So you don't feel good, and you've been spitting in my direction.
And my wife is watching.
Isn't that wonderful?
And my wife is watching now. Melissa
And-
Graziday's watching.
Oh, the lovely and patient Mrs. Graziday.
I'm going to get this question. Where was Bobby? Bobby's
was
at the UBS Arena. He's working security tonight at the Islander game. Allegedly, and we heard a goal on air, Melissa. Allegedly, and
Or it
Teresa
could have been a sound effect machine.
Yeah, Teresa Farrell was basically let go, and we brought her back, and she didn't show up. She didn't show up, so
She has turned her back on us.
now. And what do we do when Vince McMahon? Where's Vince McMahon?
And then we,
And then we put
And
this
then
on. We put this on the background, and hopefully she gets the hint and doesn't show up again.
You're fired.
So it's just me and Rich. I'm leaving soon. It's gonna be Rich and Bobby Lacerra and Limo
Oh,
Talk. Limo Talk's taking it.
Ladies and gentlemen, if there's a teaser to be had, it's stay tuned, okay? Because there's going to be some riveting audio engineering discussion between me and Bobby Lacerra.
Bobby Lacerra's
when he
in
sits
rare
down
form
with us.
tonight. Rare form.
Yes.
Rare form.
We're going to talk about signal flow, okay? We're going to talk about noise compression. Right, Bob?
You're going to talk
We're
about
going
me.
to talk about Cross.
You know what? He used to have his own show here. At the beginning of Strong Island 11 years ago, 13 years ago, 2011.
Right.
He used to have his own show. You know that? Oh, Taz says, I'm going to miss you, Mr. Graz. Of course you're going to miss me. I'm the talent here, Taz.
How
Have
nice
you ever gotten
is
that
that?
straight? Really? I'm the talent.
Oh,
Right.
my God.
Everything comes through me.
She's aware.
She's aware.
Don't worry. Everybody knows you're the talent. Okay? All right. There you go.
All right.
All right.
Where's Graz going? Graz is going to pick up his top cash customer. And bring her from the airport home. That's why.
That's what he's
That's why
doing.
I'm not drinking and Richie is, and
There
I'm
you go.
drinking water. Cheers. Huh. How you like that? Oh, put that louder,
How do
please.
you like that?
I can't hear it. Should I call Teresa all right on the air and tell her that? Let's have a little fun.
Let's have a little
Let's have a little fun. Spontaneous radio. Come on, guys. You know you gotta love this. Nobody else on this station does this.
She's not picking up the
She'll
phone.
pick up.
No.
She loves us. She loves us.
Not happening.
All right, shut it off. Shut it off. Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Oh boy.
Oh, boy. This could go very wrong, people.
Think we've got another one that doesn't like us anymore?
Mm-hmm. Could be. She knows you're on the air, too.
He seems to be trending in the right direction.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Little Teresa, little Kristen Tinsley.
You have reached.
Hi, I'm sorry. I'm away away from the phone right now. Leave a message, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks. Have a great day.
You leave the message, Rich.
Hello, Teresa. Limo Talk with Graz and Rich. No ins. He is allegedly working tonight.
And no Teresa.
And no Teresa.
Who supposedly was coming in tonight.
That's right. But we were just going to say hello.
We miss you.
And now we're saying goodbye.
Goodbye, Teresa. Hold on, Teresa. We have something for you. Listen. Just listen. Put it louder. We love you. Goodbye. Like kids. Like stupid kids.
Exactly.
Put a little Nirvana on. All right.
Oh, brother. Well,
see, right around now, I'd ask the guy to do a Trump impression. We could talk politics for 15 minutes, and I'd get to the 10:30
there
hour.
you go. Come
and
on. What else you got on there?
What else I got? Oh, what else I got on here?
You got to have something.
I have the dinner menu.
Dinner
Trey
menu.
Scalise. Do you know that's one of these guys on TikTok? My wife follows him, and I follow him. Did a TikTok about Trey Scalise, like one of those Instagram ones. Those quick
Really?
ones. Yeah. He says it was the best chicken cutlet he had ever had.
Dude, the food is fantastic there.
Chicken cutlet with the tomatoes on top.
He does a nice job
from
there.
Trey Scalise in Farmingdale.
Yeah.
You know what? And my wife loves the bruschetta, and she would get the chicken cutlet with the bruschetta and always rave about it.
Oh, yeah?
And he was on there, and he was ready. He goes, the best. But what he did was, and the best chicken cutlet I've ever had was from. And he takes the card and starts reading it. Trey Scalise. Like, are you kidding me? You don't know where
Really?
you are? Yeah.
Where's the guy from?
He's a TikTok, like an Instagram guy. But
So he's from Long Island.
so he's from Long Island.
Yeah.
He went to the Long Island restaurant over here on 109, Bella Nate, whatever it is over here.
Oh, yeah.
He raved about that place.
I had we had an apartment over there, me and Mrs. Early, before we were married.
The world's
near
biggest
there.
critic?
Yeah, right by that place,
You
right
guys
around the corner.
You guys lived in sin?
Before we were married, yes, we did.
Oh, how does the Greek Orthodox Church feel about that?
Well, I mean, you know, it took a little getting used to, but we worked it out. I'm still here.
And married.
And married.
That's great.
Almost 25 years later.
25 years, huh?
This October.
How long you been with her?
Oof.
Oof.
Well, I gotta think about that. We were dating for maybe a year or so before we got engaged up, but we had known each other for years before that. We were friends for many years, so I probably known her over 30 years.
That's great.
Yeah.
I
Just
know
over
mine
30.
23, I think it is. I met her 2002 at the Met game in April, so it's really going on 22 years.
Mm-hmm.
She probably didn't want to go to that. She should probably fucking curses herself out every time she went to that Met game. They were going to see.
Why
Jason.
did
Why did I go to that Met game?
Freaking Met game.
They were going to see Jason Marquis, who was the starting pitcher for the Atlanta Braves, because they went to school with him, and the rest is history.
Wow.
Oh my God.
How about that?
How about that? So Trey Scalise this Friday night.
This Friday night.
I'm coming down with my two
Oh, my
meals.
God. 2 meals. Well, last year was 3.
No, last year was 2 and some appetizers. Or
2
whatever.
and some appetizers.
Yes.
Okay. So try and keep it to your meal.
I will.
Okay.
I will, because I have to work. I got to go to work that night. So.
Yeah, so you can't be eating multiple meals.
Well, I could eat 2 maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
If I didn't eat during the night and everything else.
Well, you never know. You could go work, come back, and then I'm sure some of the crowd will filter out to some of the bars on Main Street after the event.
My wife, don't forget Erica. don't forget to pick her up at the airport.
Oh. Oh, that's right.
Really? Should I?
What time? What time do you have to pick her up? 11.
10:43 she lands. Probably gonna take a half an hour or so. Quarter after 11. I'm gonna shoot out of here. Well, Bobby's at the top.
10:40?
Yeah, if Bobby's at the top of his game, I'll leave early. But if Bob's a dud, that's you.
Bob, this Bob?
Yeah, not Ins. Ins is never a dud. I'm talking LaSarah.
You know, he still has to come and sit down, you know. At least get him to sit in a chair before you insult him.
All right, Bruno, I'm gonna bring this up now because I actually want to give a little raves to the pizza man, Joe Dahlia. Hi, Joe. How are you?
Pizza man.
Pizza man. You got to go to the Bronx to see the pizza man at his new employment location for a review. So Dan Romano, the pizza man, is getting this contest together for the best pizzas in the Bronx. And he's doing it out of his establishment, which I don't know the name. Bruno, if you can find out the name, I'll give him a little plug. I don't mind. Dan and I are on good terms. So the pizza man's trying to put together this big contest out in the Bronx for the best pizza in the Bronx. And he's been putting together websites and everything else. So kudos to the Pizza Man trying to get back involved.
All right.
I don't think he's going to have a show.
Good job, Pizza Man.
So what I'll do, I'll offer the Pizza Man to come on here, maybe hang out with us if you want.
You're offering the Pizza Man to come on?
He could call in, yeah. Why?
Look at you.
Tell us about his.
Tell us about the event?
Yeah, I would like that.
Sounds good.
I'm trying to make amends with everybody from the past.
Mm-hmm.
The Rich Raiders, which I don't have to make amends with Rich Raider, but Rich Raider, I wanted.
This
both.
is part of going to AA.
Oh yeah, but
This is one of the steps.
Well, Billy Geyer, Bonnie Scalisi, Mandy Jones, Teresa.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to make good with all the old timers that that were with us for a while.
What about Phony Talker?
I would never speak to that man again.
All right, good.
That
Just
guy-
want to make sure we
that
have our
guy
priorities.
That guy is,
Yeah, no.
nah. He did a lot of, nah. I hope he don't. I think he's been in here, which bothers me a little bit. Tony Walker.
Phony Talker?
Funny. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. He knows.
No, not a big fan.
That's all right.
Anyway,
All right.
moving on.
Yeah, so he says Dan's Pizza Place is called It's All About the Crust from Greg T. Filippo.
It's all about the crust. Minimal sauce. We try and limit the sauce.
14-inch crust.
Yeah, we got lots of crust. No cheese, no sauce. Plenty of crust.
We never fought that I remember. No, Bonnie, we never fought, Bonnie. I love you. Bonnie.
No.
I'm just meaning, I don't
Never
really get
fought
to
with
see
Bonnie.
the
How do you
old
fight
timers.
with Bonnie Scalisi?
Yeah, Bonnie, we love you.
Jeez.
Listen, you're best friends with Michelle Astor now. I see what's going on here. She's taking control of you. Used to be my girl, but that's all right.
He used to be my girl.
I'm having a little wine. Can I have a little wine before I leave?
I
Maybe
don't know.
Maybe
You're asking me?
No, I wanted to. The water's not
Oh,
working.
you gotta clean out the
Water's
sinuses?
not working.
Water's not working. All right, folks. Water's not working. He used to be my girl.
Bonnie, you remember the old times? You see those old pictures. You see all those comedians who would come on. Now it was easy then. Now it's not as easy as it was. I gotta call these people, two, 3 times to make sure they're coming on. Gaia was good. I'm glad that Billy came on. That rejuvenated me a little bit. And Matt Aravalo a couple weeks before that when he came on. It's
Right.
good to have the old timers. So Bonnie, whenever you would like to come on and come in again, you're more than welcome. I invited Bot. I invited Brendan Ryan's coming. You're supposed to come down next week from the Adult Babies podcast to hang out with us a little bit. He's a comedian. Charlie Myers is returning on February 18th, the first week that I'm going to be back.
Right.
And Justin McDonald is supposed to be coming in with his beef jerky.
Oh.
He sells beef jerky. I told him, sell it on the air, man. I'll buy a couple right
We
here.
heard about that a while ago.
Yeah, I said, Bill. I know that Richie would buy it. I know Ince would buy it.
I'll take some.
Me and Michelle are going to go
Not
on
a
a
big
trip to
jerky fan, but I'll give it a try.
Me and Michelle are going on a trip to Atlantic City with our men next month. Oh, so she's
Look at you. Where are they going to stay?
Bonnie Scalise is getting very close to Michelle Astor. There's a relationship
They're
going
going to
on.
Atlantic City?
Yeah, they're going to Atlantic City, of course.
Oh. Very
All right.
nice.
Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Rumble, LinkedIn, Roku, Spreaker. Are we up on Spreaker there, Scooby-Doo? How are you?
Spreaker.
GothamGoldGraz.com, Ins41.com, Instagram. You want to go on Instagram for a couple of minutes? Want to do an Instagram live before I leave?
Really?
I'm on Joey Petroni's podcast on Tuesday to promote my fundraiser. So when
Joey
is your
Petroni.
when your fundraisers? Hold on, Bonnie Scalisi. You want to promote your fundraiser, Joey Petroni from WGBB? BBBBBBBB. Bonnie Scalisi. Oh, I like the
Sure,
song.
I'd love that. And you come on mine.
Look, I'll come on your show, Bonnie. Where is your Israel? I think it's for Israel shows. Oh God, where's Michelle Fox? I know she's been pushing it. Michelle Fox. Oh, I like this song. Put this louder.
Used to be mine.
All right, Governor's Comedy Club. Hey, Governors presents Stand Up for Israel, a night of stand-up comedy to benefit the people in Israel. Thursday, January 25th, 2024. Doors open at 6:30. Show starts at 8. Admission's $35 per person. 2-item minimum. I think get your in. Must be 16 years older or 16 years or older. Rich Voss. I hung out with that guy. That guy's got the personality of a wet nap. Olga Namer. She's used to be a former Hasidic Jew.
Ah,
Michelle Fox.
former Hasidic Jew.
John Ziegler.
Was she
I thought
retired?
Ziegler was sick. Like, he was real sick. And Eric Haft. And then Bonnie's on this show, too, I think. Right, Bonnie? way to promote a show.
Yeah.
Rich Voss. the
You're
guy's
doing a
got
great job, Gross. Keep it up. So many people are going to tune into this show. It's going to be
No,
unbelievable.
Voss is very funny.
It's going to break the internet.
Olga Name is very funny. Michelle Fox is funny. Ziegler's funny. And Haft is funny. And Bonnie Scalise is funny.
When is the event?
Thursday, January 25th at Governor's.
Let's get to what's important.
It's Stand Up for Israel.
All right.
All right?
There you go.
All right. I didn't have to do that. I did it. I didn't do it. How's that? Good? Good? Okay, good. Thanks. She said, I'd love to come on, and you guys come on our show. Mine is for at Universal Care.
It's her show at Governor's.
Oh, wait. How's this A1? Wait. I don't know if our show's at
Is she,
Governor's.
is she offering that because
Bonnie,
she knows there's no way you get through the door?
Time out. Hey, Ray, so
That's
boss,
exactly. I see what's going on. Here.
Boss, before I leave, could you... Hi, boss. I'm sorry to bother you. Could you open up the phone lines? I want to see if Bonnie Scalise can give me a call for 2 minutes. I want to talk to Bonnie. Bonnie, 516-945-9099. Call me. 516-945-9099. And the pizza man is at Tommy's Pizza in the Bronx. It's 4033 East Tremont Avenue, Bronx, New York. The pizza man's at Tommy's
Tommy.
Pizza, 4033 East Tremont Avenue in the Bronx, New York. Tell him we said hi, Bruno. Tell him we gave him a little plug. She says, I'm helping Michelle for her show for Israel. That's not my fundraiser.
All right.
All right, there goes my mic.
And the mic falls,
This
folks.
is just a fucking clusterfuck.
This is really a problem.
This is just a clusterfuck. I love dead air. I love dead air. All right. That's it. I pretty much went over everything that we were going
That's
to talk
everything?
about. Yeah. I want to talk about the playoffs. We did. I wanted to tell them I'm off on my birthday next in 2 weeks because my birthday is.
So we're here next
58.
week.
We're here next week.
We're off the following week.
We're off the following 2 weeks.
We're off the following 2
We're
weeks.
back
'cause
the 18th, but
then it's
I'm
Super
not.
Bowl.
But I'm not. You're with Inns and Charlie Myers that night.
I'm with Inns and Charlie Myers on the 18th of February.
Correct.
And then the 25th, we're back.
25th, we're back. Yes, and that's
I might
supposed
not
to,
be back for that.
That's supposed to be. Shelby May, psychic medium Shelby May, the 25th of February.
Right.
Charlie Myers is supposed to be the 18th. Brendan Bryan is next week. Justin McDonald is going to walk in whatever he wants.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, the 25th
Yeah,
is supposed to be.
I might be in North Carolina.
Psychic medium Shelby May. All right, I understand. I can understand. Happy early birthday from Bruno. Thank you, Bruno. I appreciate it very much. For real, each number just disappears from the brain. Dude, I can't even understand anything anymore.
I don't know what that means.
This head cold's killing me, man.
Yeah, I can see. I'm feeling the spittle all day long.
I stopped spitting at you.
Thank you for that.
I'm like 516-945-9099. Bot's watching.
Bonnie says, I'll call you. Hold on.
All right. Happy birthday, Mr. Graz. Love you. That's from Taz. Thank you. Okay, I'll call you. Hold on. All right. As per the Pizza Man, we'll tell you real views beats boosted views. Statistically, we're the number one show here at Strong Island. He said generically or organic. And we're done. Look at that. We did it in an hour.
See, one of these says 93 more. The other one says 80 more. So I don't know which one to believe.
I take the high number. Always take the high number.
I know, but what's the difference between, the 83, is that shared?
Yeah, I think so. That's from like Greg.
And 78 is watching?
Greg Kia. Greg, where are we tonight, by the way? You usually tell us where we're at. Are we in Korea, Australia, Canada?
Yeah, how many different countries are we in?
Oh, I like this song.
And what are the native languages? And the capital city of each of those countries. That would be nice. Quickly.
Leanna's birthday is February 2nd, Graz. Happy birthday to Leanna Rothney.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Leanna
birthday.
Rothney.
We like her.
Of course we do.
She's just getting a shirt on Thursday. She'll get the shirt for her birthday. Because
I thought you were saying she was just getting her shirt on.
this weekend I sent out Leanna's shirt and I sent out Mickey Delaney's shirt. So the only one I got left is Taz's mom, Chris Smith. And I'm done. I got everybody out.
Wow.
I'm done.
That's
If
pretty
anybody
good.
wants one, just let me know if you want one.
That didn't take long.
It only took me 6 months. Shut up.
I think we were talking about this during the last in-house season, and we're about to start the next one.
DiFilippo says, you're never coming to Tampa. You've been talking about it for fucking years.
Yeah, well, you have been.
I'm going to go.
You're going to go. When are you going to go? Come on. Seriously.
I don't know.
When?
I don't know.
When would you possibly have time to go? With your business and your family, and you're traveling for baseball and Green Dogs and
Funny part about it,
Cooperstown and all of that.
Miles was out for 2 weeks, so I basically did all the work for the last 2 weeks, and I had 2 kick-ass weeks. It's all mine.
Well, that's good.
And
It's good that you're making money. Everybody likes
Put
that.
this louder. Don't let me. He said, no one's answering, Bob. She said she's calling. Come on, Bob. She's calling.
Come on, Bobby.
Come on, Bobby. I want to talk to Bonnie Scalisi, and then I'm leaving.
Yeah.
And then I'm leaving, and then you're taking over.
And I mean, you could talk about the inner workings of the phone system when you get on.
Yeah.
Bruno wants us to talk technical talk.
There ain't no calls coming in.
Ain't no calls coming in. Ain't no calls
Yeah,
coming
okay, finally.
in.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Shh.
Ain't no calls coming in.
Donna Bellissimo watching from Florida.
Hello, Donna.
Nice Cowboys, Florida. She's a Cowboy fan like you.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my.
Limo talk. Who's this? Who's on the phone? Scalisi, you there?
Hold on.
Hold on. I'm holding.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I hear you now.
Oh, there you are.
Hi, Bonnie.
Hi, thank you for taking my call.
Oh, you're welcome, Bonnie. I love taking your phone call. How's everything, Bonnie Scalisi, comedian Bonnie Scalisi, and new best friend of Michelle Asta? How's it going?
Good, good. I just wanted to straighten out what was going on with the fundraisers.
Go ahead.
Michelle Fox is having the Israel fundraiser,
Okay.
and I'm helping Michelle
Okay.
backstage, like selling 50-50, and I'm going to be selling like bracelets and stuff for Israel.
Okay.
So I'm not performing at that at all. I'm just helping with that.
Oh,
So that's not my fundraiser. That's Michelle Fox's fundraiser. But of course, I would love people to go. My fundraiser is on February 4th.
my birthday.
Oh, is that your birthday?
I turned 58 years old, Bonnie.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Well, then obviously you can't go.
I'm not. No, I'm actually not having a show that night. It's my mother-in-law. We're doing a big bash out in Staten Island for my mother-in-law. So,
Oh, wow.
The
I'm off the
Yeah, so
4th.
that
I'm off the.
day has no football, they tell me.
Well,
no big football games
Wait
on
a minute.
February 4th.
Are you?
And
No.
my fundraiser is for A1 Universal Care, which is for special needs families. And
You have 2
they've
sons,
helped me
correct?
since
Special
my
needs.
kids were little.
Hello.
So my fundraiser is in the main room at Governor's. I will be performing at that on that day.
What day is that?
With Alison Persky, and then the rest is whatever performance that Governor's puts up.
Bonnie, do
So,
you hear me? Bonnie.
Those are the 2 fundraisers.
Bonnie.
she
But
hear
mine
you?
is the one on the 4th.
I don't
On your
think she can hear
birthday.
Oh, Bonnie, do you hear me? I was talking over you while you were going through it because I wanted to talk to you about your fundraiser. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
February 4th. What time did the doors open?
5:30, I believe,
Six-
and there's going to be baskets. And I'm not the only fundraiser. There'll be 2 other fundraisers.
Okay.
So there's 3 altogether. I don't know what the other 2 are.
Now you have
But,
you have 2 sons that are autistic, correct?
Yes, and a brother
And
and a niece.
you know it's funny.
And
Go ahead.
good.
Go ahead. You go ahead. Go ahead.
This particular organization helps all special needs, not just autistic. Any kind of handicap. One of my boys' very good friends was born with a brain injury. Another one is mentally retarded. I mean, so they have they help everybody that has special needs. It's not autistic only.
Okay.
So, and they help in lots of different ways. Like they have an after-school program 3 days a week my boys go to. They had a Saturday program before COVID for many, many years. They have a day hab program. They have a community habitat. I can't say the last word, but this guy comes to my house, picks up Brandon, takes him to museums, takes him to the library, takes him out to dinner 3 days a week, and all through that one organization, A1 Universal Care.
Wow.
So I'm trying to raise money for them.
Well, anytime that you want us to do anything over here for you, you know you're always invited. You know, you always have an open door to come in and hang out. You know, I like Michael, your boyfriend, very much. I know he treats you very
Okay, cool.
like you're surprised
Yeah,
about
when I'm
that.
not, I have a funny story for you. I'll take it. I'll tell it so that I won't get you kicked off the air. But I'm not allowed to share groups. I thought I couldn't comment in groups, but I found out tonight I'm allowed to comment because you saw it. But there was a group called the Tucker Carlson Fan Club. Okay. Is it all right if I talk about this?
Go ahead.
If you want me to stop, you just say stop.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So I joined the group, and the title implies that you like Tucker Carlson, which I do.
Okay.
So I'm looking at the group, and I keep noticing that there's really mean stuff about Tucker Carlson and very mean stuff about Trump, and it's an anti-conservative group, and they lure you in by saying that it's a fan club for somebody. So I put up a post on their page, and it turns out the admin of the group is a troll. He's the one that that hates anybody that is conservative. So I basically called him a liar, and I said that you get people to join your group under false pretenses because I thought it was a fan club. Why don't you call the group Tucker Carlson Sucks, because that's what your group is really about. Right. And see how many followers you get, So then he said something back, and we went back and forth. I came up and I said something, and then like immediately after, I got this note. And we've all been there from Facebook. It's like, you've been naughty, and I got this thing that until January 24th, I'm not allowed to share anything in groups. I'm not allowed to share shows or participate or whatever. So I guess I can comment, but I can't, like, if I wanted to share your show, I can't do it till the 24th because I'm being punished.
Well, every time
I sent Bruno the statement of what I said. It wasn't that bad.
Well, every time I try to put something on your thing, he denies me. So if Michael is the head over there or whatever, he always denies me anyway. But that's okay. I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. Jeff Bosey's watching after I was ripping Bosey.
Who? My boyfriend?
Yeah, your boyfriend. Who handles your site?
What did he do?
Who handles your site?
What did he do?
I do.
Oh, okay. Well, every time I put a limo talk on there.
Honestly, I haven't looked at it in 10 million years.
It's not a big deal.
I don't know what's going on my pages.
All right.
I really should take a look at it because I know that a friend of, I don't know if he's a friend of yours, but he's a friend of mine, Keith Fitz is like, why'd you take this thing I wrote down?
Keith Fitz is coming in on the show.
Keith
Fitz is coming on the show.
So I
in a
go
couple
back
weeks.
and I look at it, and Facebook had taken it down. I didn't take it down, so I was like, I don't know what's going on with my groups, but I have not been paying attention. I just post my own stuff, and I haven't even looked at I have two groups, and I haven't even looked at them. So,
all right, I love you. All right, thanks for calling in.
Okay, thank you. Go back to your show, and I will listen in.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye, Bonnie.
What happened to Bonnie?
See you later.
Very robotic. All right, I will hang up now, and I will listen to you.
Okay. I am going to go listen to the show, but first I have to go use the bathroom.
We have a special guest watching us, Jeff Bosey.
Jeff Bosey. Wow, you mentioned his name.
I mentioned his name, and trash talking him, and got on.
And there he is. He appears.
Well, I say he was a website. Jeff Bosey is a fraud.com.
You know what that makes me think? It makes me think that Jeff Bosey's got some moles. That listen to Limo Talk and report back to him.
I know there's so fucking many moles that they get back and say something every once in a while.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, without a doubt. Hold on.
No doubt about it.
All right, Bobby Lacera.
Are you leaving?
I am leaving, Bobby Lacera. Get in here. All right,
Graz
folks.
has to go to the airport.
Guys, for everybody, I'm not saying goodbye. I'm saying goodbye. I'll see you next week. Thank you for everybody that shared the show. Give us a like, a love. According to Rich, we're kicking ass again. How? Like 90?
94 more.
Yeah, there you go.
Plus, our
regulars.
regular listeners. Ann Rothney, Chris Smith, Taz, the resident artist, Greg DiFilippo, Mike Bott, the lovely and talented Debbie Broderick, Bruno Capolo, and Bonnie Scalisi.
Bosey says I have my ear everywhere.
And Jeff Bosey.
Yeah, Bosey.
Who has his ear everywhere.
I actually take the ear out and put rear because you got your rear everywhere. Bosey, here's my problem with you, and I'm going to do it. As I leave, I'm going to let Rich answer this if you want to call in. 516-945-9099, and I'll give you the platform, Bosey.
Okay.
You don't fucking come here. You're on my show when we're in Gubs all the time. We come over here. We're here 2 years. You haven't walked in once. You ain't going to do any more shows over there that you were normally doing. I know that you do.
Why, is that because of a conflict of interest?
Well, no, he does Murder by the Mob with the other guy. Your
Ray Negron?
No, the one phony.
Phony talker?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. So I understand.
That must be fun. I'm sorry, Jeff.
Bozy goes, thank God I can go to sleep now.
I feel bad.
Bozy,
I
you
feel
know I
bad
love
for
you
you.
to death. I'm just trying to rile you up. You know I want you here. Like I told Bonnie, I want my old timers back. I had Gaia, Matt Alvalo, even Nicolia says he might come in.
Wow.
And say hello.
That's
Michael Nicolia is
from the Chalice Palace.
Yes.
Michael Nicolia.
Really?
Coming into Limo Talk.
That's it. All right.
Listen, if he comes here, he's got to take his shoes off.
Yeah.
All right?
All right, Lacera.
I'm telling you.
Bobby Lacera, the owner of Strong Island TV, and Sicko, the what do we call it now?
Oh, my
The
God.
merchandise.
Oh, my God.
All right, you can sit over here.
You're like
Bobby.
a butcher with like a cleaver. And
Holy-
you just
I am-
hack away at it.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
butchered this whole show tonight. Terrible.
You just butchered Sicko again.
All right. Good night, everybody. I'll see you next week. Go fuck yourself.
All right. Hold on. He's got to get out the spray. No, we got to spray first. Okay, Bobby.
No, Bobby, use the other one.
Good idea. Goodbye. Wow, that's a lot of spray.
Look at all that. There's like
Well, he had a lot of spittle tonight. I don't know.
stuff on the seat.
Jeez. Yeah, he was spitting quite a bit. I'm not sure why. I just don't really want to be any part of that. But I think I was. So it is what it is. What are you going to do? So Bobby Lacera, who finds Graz palatable, sitting down for a little, maybe 23 minutes of radio here to close out Limo Talk on a Sunday night. But first, Bobby's going to take care of something. I was going to grab his beverage. So palatable. I don't know where to go with that, Bob.
Well, all right. This is how it started. You know, when he comes in, he just doesn't. His whole entrance and the thing that, when you first come into a room and you encounter and you engage in conversation, that very first line
Yes.
is very important.
Usually.
What comes out.
Yeah.
And sometimes I don't know. So he seems to come in seeking approval right from the beginning. So
Right from the start.
He's trying to get me to say that I enjoy Sunday nights. So
Right.
I'm saying, well, I really don't enjoy it. I mean, it's okay. I have fun. He's like, well, you can do what you want to do. And I'm like, yeah. I says, well, that makes it palatable. So that's how the word palatable came, which means it makes it
Tolerable.
acceptable, tolerable.
Right.
Just
Just tolerable. Not really like you're excited for it. You're not disappointed that it's here either, but it is what it is.
it is what it is.
It's kind of just there.
it's there.
Yeah.
It could be here or it could not be here.
It's one or the other. Now, is this ever changing again, or this is staying?
This front is that's going to be always.
You're not going to have the band there anymore.
Yeah, no. On once a month, couple times a month, we're going to.
Oh, you
some
do?
stuff. Yeah, so
Oh,
I
all right.
take everything off.
Because I thought I tuned in the other night and there was a band here.
No, not.
Last
we
week?
just-
One
no,
night?
It
No?
hasn't been for a few weeks since
All
we've
right.
done anything there.
Maybe it was a repeat.
Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, we're always changing, always adapting. We have to keep changing the sets and updating, but now we're pretty good. I'm actually going to do a little more work on this set here finally.
Are we getting a rounder table like
Something
Graz wants?
a little more rounded, so we can kind of get we can use this area a little bit. I don't know how, there's not much width, so you can't put 4 people straight across.
Are we sitting behind the desk or in front of it?
Behind
Behind it.
Yeah.
So it'd be out in front of us, and we're our
kinda,
backs against the wall.
Think of like maybe a half circle
Right,
where the front of the desk is flat.
right.
and
Rather
then-
than
and
this.
then I can just keep it completely half
And you're gonna
circle.
fit it in this width here.
Yeah, it'll have to fit, So it'll be something like this, but cut circular.
Well, as I look at the shot here, I mean, you have some room on the sides over here. You got to.
Yeah, but you can get 3 people. But 4 adults is kind of pushing people or real. So you have to have a little bit of the bend.
Well, we're usually 3. Do you have a lot of shows with 4?
They always wanted to bring on. There's always a 4th person who comes on. 3 is great, but it's never always 3. So it's the same thing with you guys. You mostly 3, but a lot of times you do have that other 4th person on there.
Not tonight, though.
No.
No.
Well, it's been a slow month. Besides for last week, like people couldn't come back after the new year.
Some people didn't want to come back for season 3.
He doesn't like. Well, he doesn't even.
But again, it's the communication breakdown.
That's what I was just about to say. He doesn't let anybody know anything. He doesn't let anybody know. Even the people on the team. But anyway,
that's because he's too busy making it up in his own mind to share with anybody else.
he's living his own reality.
Yes.
I don't know his wife, but she is definitely a saint.
She is.
Actually, she's got to be.
Yeah, quite a bit. She would have to be.
You
have to deal with him every day.
She's got to be. She needs
all the time.
She needs to be canonized like right now. I'm gonna submit a letter. Has any miracles been performed? Has she done anything? Because seriously.
You would think she would by now. No, no, I'm not aware of any miracles that have been performed.
Well, let's keep an eye out for that.
By Mrs. Graz, but other than marrying him, which is a miracle in itself.
But that didn't really save anybody's life.
No. That's just sent her down a different path in life.
Yeah.
That she didn't see coming until she attended that Met game, that fateful day back in whatever it was, early 90s.
Oh. She must hate the color orange. And royal blue. No, she seems very nice. God bless her.
She's fantastic.
Cool.
So what else is new with you, Bob? We need
I'm
something here for 18 minutes because
I
Graz is going to call any second and go, "You suck."
Yeah, I am just like busy. I am out of control, just redoing everything. I'm very excited about everything. We got a great year coming up. 2024. Got a lot of new shows that out of nowhere just wanted to come in, which is great. So we got new sets, we got new shows, we got people still interested coming on board, and Close is doing well, and I'm just excited about the future.
Well, that's good. I mean, a lot of new shows, like different type of shows, or
yeah. I mean, you have your basic talk shows. Most of them are talk. They veer in a niche here, and everybody's got their own flavor. But yeah, a few different shows coming in.
that's good.
Yeah.
You don't want you want something new and different here and there, right?
Yeah, it's always good that something fresh comes in. You never know. But that's about it, man. So what's going on in your world there?
My world?
Mm-hmm.
My world's pretty busy, which is good. How much kids back at school, stuff like that. Looking forward to a little spring baseball coming all around. Spring training coming up. A little Rangers hockey, things like that. Our new season for Farmingdale baseball coming up right around the corner. So I'm excited about that. Got a lot of kids signed up already.
Mm-hmm.
And, excited to, before you know it, get them out on the field.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, got a lot of stuff, happening there as well.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing an event on February 4th over at the high school for the league, where we got a bunch of college and high school coaches to come down and teach our coaches and other coaches of other little leagues around the island.
Okay.
It's like a coach clinic happening on February 4th. Join our social media pages if you join Farmingdale Baseball League and share our stuff. We really appreciate it. We do a lot of good things for kids. Is this Graz? calling in.
Do you know that number?
Hold on. I'll tell you if it's his. I don't know if it's his. It
Who is
probably
this?
is. Oh, yeah, it's
I thought
him.
you were going to call in.
Good question.
I would have to hear it and get up and get it.
Yeah.
Calling now. Please answer. You're killing me.
How about that? We could just talk to you here.
Go ahead. You're on the air.
I'm on here. Listen, can you show a little interest? As he's talking to you, you're fiddling on your phone. Radio 101, show some interest.
I was.
Holy shit.
Well, he's retired,
Hold on, I'm
Graz.
done. And the other one, you, Zarelli.
Wow.
Would you stop going, and put a little fucking spice into it, dude.
Well, first of all, I was looking on the phone and I couldn't help noticing how many people were commenting how good the show got.
Yeah, I was watching the Facebook feed. It was blowing up.
Bozy said he wants to stop by.
Yeah, like if people known it was just going to be me and Rich, they would have came by and stuff. And I don't know. So
And the numbers went up and it was like 11. Now there's like 18. What's going on here?
I
It's
don't know.
true. You got well, listen, we're up to, not for nothing, Graz. When you left, there was 94. Okay? I'm going to tell you what the number is now, and I'm not even kidding. I'm going to take a picture of it so you can see. It was 94 when you left, and it's up to 131.
That's because everybody's done watching football, and now we're the only thing on radio or now Facebook besides porn. And Jeff Bozy looking at how to tickle his balls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and not to mention the show is much more pleasurable to look at too. You know, what
That's
I'm saying?
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're.
You can't blame him.
Just so good looking. You look like Fabio.
Bruno Capolo says, how about them Red Sox?
Listen, I just want to tell you guys to get a little bit more enthusiastic, or I'll pull in again.
All right.
And I'll threaten you guys.
Oh, please do. All right, let me try and sound enthusiastic.
Yeah, let's liven up the show.
Yes, I'm going to be
Get on a topic. Get on a topic.
I'm going to be very enthusiastic about you hanging up. That's what I'm going to be
Bye.
enthusiastic about.
Bye.
All right,
Goodbye.
go. Give us a topic. Go.
Let's talk about the upcoming Farmingdale baseball dinner. And
No, we did that already.
I don't know that, and that's not
No.
nothing I can discuss.
That's right. That's nothing Bobby could talk about.
What do you know? What is your favorite topic?
We can talk
Besides
aliens.
cannabis? Besides
Aliens?
cannabis.
I don't know if I could talk aliens.
All right, we'll figure it out. Thanks for your help.
Good.
All right, bye.
Thanks, Graz. Yeah, I can't do much alien talk.
No?
That's for sure.
Do you believe in aliens?
Do I believe in aliens? That's a tough question. Do I believe? You know,
Do you believe more in ghosts than aliens?
no, I don't really believe in ghosts, like actual,
Well,
ghosts. I believe in
spirits.
some spirit,
Well, that's the same thing.
supernatural stuff. Yeah, well, I
yeah.
know, but when you say ghost, like you associate a
'cause
ghost with like a ghost.
Yeah, but
You know,
it's
like
it's
a
the same thing.
floating ghost thing.
A ghost is
You know.
a ghost is a
No, you say spirit. Yeah, spirit
It's
is
like old
to me
school.
is like there's not an actual ghost there. A spirit is just like a
more
something that's there.
ghost sounds more haunting.
Ghost sounds more real to me, like more material. Like I could see a ghost, where a spirit is just kind of around.
I got you, like an energy more.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
So I mean, it's just a different interpretation of words, but
All right. Bruno wants to know what favorite teams that Bobby Lucero likes, if any. Bruno,
favorite teams that Bobby Lucero likes.
the-
That's a good question.
I'll be honest with you, Bruno. I kind of drifted away from sports once I started getting into business, and I used to be a absolute insane Islander fan. So every game, 82, 84 games a year, whatever it was, I watched every game. And then when I started building the business, I did a lot of my work at night, and I couldn't watch the games, and just little by little, I just stopped completely. So that was my game. Hockey, Islanders,
Islanders just got a new head coach,
I heard Patrick Watt.
Patrick Waugh.
All right.
They lost tonight, though, apparently, or they were going to lose.
Yeah, it's too frustrating.
It can be frustrating at times, that's for sure. And And like Bruno says, I know Bruno is a big Red Sox fan. I
And-
don't know who this is. so
Bonnie
I'm not
wants to
gonna
know
answer it.
what my favorite movie is. So my favorite movie, actually, Bonnie, one of my favorite movies is Contact with Jodie Foster and Matthew McConaughey. It is a very, very, very deep movie. It's just one of my favorites that I could watch anytime. It's just awesome. Another one of my favorite movies that is a really old movie is Wuthering Heights. It's like 1939, I think. I forget who is in it, but it's obviously an old black and white movie. Used to be my mom's favorite movie. It's a haunting like love story. It's actually awesome. Yeah, those are kind of my favorites. You know, there's always the classic comedies and stuff, but
So no other sport besides hockey.
well, I mean, baseball and football. I hate basketball. Cannot watch a second of it.
Okay,
Just can't do it.
gotcha. And what if you had to root for a baseball team, which one would it be?
A baseball team
Yeah.
is, I would say Yankees, then Mets. I don't hate either one because I'm not a diehard fan in either direction, so I can actually like both. But I'm kind of a fair weather fan. I'll go either way on those. Same thing with football. Doesn't matter. Giants, Jets, I'm going to support them both. Yankees, Mets, I'll support them both. But Islanders, Rangers, straight up Islanders, hated the Rangers because that was my team. So
Right. So yeah, that's why I don't understand the other ones. Like so there wasn't one team more than the other in baseball or football that you gravitated
maybe
towards.
a little bit more of Yankees, but my family comes from Queens. But my brother was one of my brothers was a Yankee fan. My other brother was a Mets fan. So I kind of was influenced by both, but maybe gravitated a little bit more to my older brother's likings.
Okay.
Anthony Grasde wants to know what my favorite food is. And, honestly, my favorite food, like classic, like, I don't know what it is, but a good spaghetti and Italian sauce. Just give me spaghetti and a good sauce.
That's it?
Some grated cheese. Oh, my God, I'm done. I'll eat like 3 bowls of it. I will be the happiest camper in the world.
Wow.
I don't know what it is, but
Cheap date.
yeah. Yeah.
Just
Anybody else have any
spaghetti
questions?
and sauce.
Yeah, man, just a good,
What about genre of music? Let's just go down to 10
genre
of
of
10s.
music. I mean, first and foremost, I just love my classic rock. I love my 70s. 70s and then 80s. 80s to me was a phenomenal decade of music. But yeah, I love classic rock, 70s, and then all the 80s stuff. And then little by little, I mean, as the music got newer and newer, I really don't like too much of what's out today. I do like, some of the alternative rock maybe.
Right.
That's pretty much it.
Well, that's good.
Um,
Not much of an alternative rock guy. I do like some of it. It depends on who it is.
mhm.
More heavy metal, thrash, like stuff like that. Love classic rock. Love 80s. Any, you name the hair band, I'll probably love it. Stuff like that. But no, newer music, other than like maybe like Foo Fighters and bands like that. Foo Fighters probably one of the last great rock bands that there even are.
Yeah.
There are, in terms of like their presence or their shows or their tours and, stuff like that. You just don't see that many. And, quite honestly, the music is not even really promoted by the music industry at all, those genres of music. The music industry itself only promotes, certain types of music, whether it be hip hop or R&B or whatever, one of these other rap artists or whoever it is. They just, they don't really put any effort into rock or people that play actual instruments.
Yeah. Well, the music business is broken. It's not what it used to be. Hey, I don't I don't enjoy the business part of it anymore. I used to be involved in it a lot, and it's just a broken business. It really is. So.
And when you say it's broken, what do you mean?
I say it's broken because we used to go from selling $15 CDs to where people won't even pay 99 cents for a song, and they stream anything for .004 cents. There's no more money in the music anymore. Money has been devalued. Years ago, when somebody sold 1 million copies, you're talking about millions of dollars,
Right.
Today, you can have 1 million people listen to your song, and it won't even add up to a couple $1,000s. So all the money that the artists make today are based on merchandise and touring and sponsorships. The music is basically a promotional tool,
Right.
to sell your concerts, your merchandise, any sponsorships you can get. But there's no more money in the actual music itself. It's
Right.
gone.
Yeah.
So it's a broken business. That's why record companies sign bands now. They do 360 deals, so they take a percentage of everything that you make. So they take in your band as an entity, and anything you make, 360, any area, they get a percentage of. Because there's no more money coming from the music. So you can't survive off the music sales, so you have to survive off everything else.
Right.
So that's that's the whole gist of it. Basically, it's just tis broken. It is a broken business, my friend.
Right. So how would you make it in the music industry based on that system? Like, is it all you're just self-promoting yourself?
Yeah, that's it.
To get
It's
to the
all
point
about,
where...
It's all about going viral in some sort of way, whether you do it yourself, grassroots, or where you invest millions of dollars, however it is, you've got to be somehow marketed to rise above all of the content that comes out every day. Thousands and thousands of songs, artists, reels, everything's coming out. And you have to somehow get seen and get the attention of the person watching and get them to become a fan.
Right.
And that's just not so easy today. There's too much content out there. It's not like it used to be. To have a record out years ago, you had to have a deal. You had to have a record company believe in you and your song so much that they were willing to sign you and invest the money to put it out.
Right.
Now it doesn't cost anything to put out a song anymore. It's all digital. There's no more vinyl. There's no more CDs. There's no more physical, tangible product.
You could just release it.
It's not worth anything.
Well, there are vinyls. Vinyls are pretty popular.
Yeah, that's nothing. It's nothing. It's such a small little niche. It's not every song.
Yeah, no, I'm
It's
not saying
only
they're not
certain
making
bands
millions
are
of
doing
dollars
it.
on it,
No,
but I'm
it's
saying
it's a
it's
novelty.
the only media that's really out there right now.
I don't care what it is. You can take all the vinyl. You can take every tangible piece of form of music and add it up, and it doesn't amount to anything. Nobody's buying the physical product anymore. So when you're buying a product like a book or a movie or music, that can be converted to a digital file and sent to anybody in the world.
Yeah.
You can't do that to a sweatshirt. You can't do that to that hat.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the drawback of having a product that is not tangible. A digital product. That's one of the drawbacks. It could be easily stolen. And that's what happens.
Oh, it's been happening since Napster came around.
Yeah, that's how it all started. And
You
I
know.
wouldn't even mind, honestly, I didn't mind iTunes, at least you're selling, at least you're getting $1 for a song. Now, nobody even wants iTunes is going to, supposedly, like we've been waiting, but they're going to close up eventually one day. It's all going to be streams,
Right.
Yeah,
it'll just be complete streaming. Nobody will have all these libraries of music.
Exactly.
And
Unless
save
you get
it
the higher subscription version and you can keep downloaded copies of everything.
Right.
But it's always something, you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, because at what point are you going to say, okay, I have enough music stored that I'm going to now end the subscription, right? You're never going to end the streaming subscription.
And then when you end it, it's all gone.
Right. You end it, then you only have what you have.
Even if you
never get anything new.
No, but I'm just saying, I don't even think, even if you download it, when you end the subscription, I think you lose everything. You didn't buy those songs.
So when you download them and then end the subscription, you don't have access to the songs you downloaded?
It's just like if you cancel, if you're on Verizon Fios and you have all your songs in your library and you switch over to Optimum, that's gone. They're not going to send that to you in a digital file. Oh, by the
Yeah,
way,
but what if
here's
you
your movie.
downloaded it onto a hard drive?
I guarantee you that when you download that, it's part of the subscription. And when you cancel the subscription, I guarantee you it will take the songs off your hard drive. It's not going to leave thousands of songs on your hard drive. You didn't purchase them. You only were licensing them. You never purchased them. You had the right to stream
What
those
if I
songs.
put it on an external hard drive?
I don't know
I'll
if
take
you
it
can
with
do
me.
that. You got to try it. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, no, you're making me think now. I don't know. I mean, I don't really download music. I listen to music, basically in my car. But I don't sit there and I used to. Napster first came around and stuff. I used to sit there all the time and download songs.
Yeah,
I'd be like, this is great. It was
that's
like,
what it was. Napster was a file sharing service. Everybody was linked to everybody's hard drives.
right.
So when you searched,
I would log into Bob in Germany and I would
exactly.
download Metallica
and
songs.
he would just let you just take it.
Yeah, right. It was
Yeah.
just, yeah.
Yeah,
And I would.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's peer-to-peer sharing. Anyway.
But I was able to keep those songs.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they were MP3s on your hard drive.
Right. They
Absolutely.
were just on my hard drive.
Yeah, today there's hardly any MP3s left.
Well, actually, Jeff Bosie was calling. I did not recognize his phone number. Jeff, miss you too, buddy. Thank you for thinking of us and wanting to call in. I'm sure you would have loved abusing Graz for a few minutes, but it looks like we are past our time a little bit here.
Yeah. Once you let everybody know who was watching and wrap it up, let me just do a couple things while you do that.
I could do that, but my laptop battery died.
Okay.
So I won't be able to read the list I had, but I could try and do it from memory. I know Ann Rothney is out there, Greg DiFilippo, Bruno Coppola. Who else out there? Taz the Resident Artist, Chris Smith, Mike Bott, Debbie Broderick, Jeff Bosie was out there. Bonnie Scalisi, thank you for calling in. We appreciate it. Everybody else who was out there listening and I didn't mention, thank you for listening. We really appreciate you spending a little bit of a Sunday night with us as we enjoy that much being here. I'm going to end with a quick story for Bruno Coppola since I know he's a big Red Sox fan, Bruin fan, every other kind of fan. Bruno, last weekend I was up at Mohegan Sun at a coach convention with a bunch of other guys from the league. And I had the pleasure of meeting Bob Stanley up there. Bob Stanley, his daughter started a company for a training tool for pitchers with a baseball and a towel. It's a very popular training method. And I got to talk to him for a little bit. And I asked him what he thought about the Red Sox. Right now, he still lives. He lives in New Hampshire. He moved away from the Boston area, but he lives over there. Obviously, he still follows the team. And his answer to me was, "There's no loyalty anymore." So I said to him, "You're losing all these guys. You lost Bogart. You lost Betts. You lost all these guys over so many years." And he says he's blaming it on loyalty. Loves the ownership there, and hopefully he's looking for them to turn it around. So just thought I'd share that with you, Bruno. I know you're a big Red Sox fan, as I'm a Yankee fan, and baseball is coming soon enough. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Bobby Lucera is running into the back because he's going to shut us down in a couple of seconds. We appreciate your time. We appreciate your effort. I'm not going to do the crowds and tell you to be kind to everybody, okay? But be kind to people that deserve to be kind to. And all the other ones, well, too bad for them. They should be happier in life. Life isn't so hard. Thanks, everybody. See you next week.